And we're back, Rhonda Boyle and Anas Aldahoud, and we're on part 2 of our 3-part series talking about the talent theme significance. Anas, we're going to get into some of the irritations, the blind spots, and so forth. So let's start off with those things that people high in significance can't really see.
I love when I compare the mature and immature side for significance because it's right there and easy to spot. So the more mature it is, it's basically personal branding. You know how to have a personal brand. You know, you are seen amazing in the eyes of others. The more immature it is, it simply shows as ego. You always want to be in the spotlight. If people are not talking about you, you just want all that attention. And again, you cannot work without appraise. If you work somewhere and people are not giving you the appraise, this really gets you down. But I believe the biggest blind spot here is being infamous. Sometimes if you're in the wrong environment and you cannot get that recognition you're looking for, you start doing bad things just so, again, you want to be in that, you just want people to talk to you. And if it's not going to be good, then why not? Let's make it bad,
Yeah, so negative attention then is what
yes.
you're saying can be exactly. Just as energetic for someone if they're not mature about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, we would call that grandstanding, like taking credit for other people's, efforts or taking credit for the team's efforts when you were just part of the team. That can be a pitfall. And if that happens, I think you bring up an amazing point. If that is so, it's a clear indication that that person is in the wrong environment. They're not getting the recognition that they need. Another blind spot, I believe, for them is that they never, ever feel that they have made a big enough impact. Yeah. Like this is that area where it's, that's the internal beat up, they are unwilling to recognize what they're doing today because they still haven't hit what they see as their ideal. So that could be problematic. What kind of things really annoy them?
It's very simple, not being appraised when they deserve it. So if they feel that they should be credited or awarded and nobody's giving them, so basically just being ignored from the people around them, this is really a killer. And I think that the need for recognition is out there a little bit. I don't know how significant it's high for you or for me, but again, being recognized I think it's a need that a lot of people are need out there to get the best out of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. And I think also an aggravator, which this will lead us right into potential conflicts, is being in an environment or a space where their reputation is unsafe.
Yep.
That's super important. What other conflicts should they be alert to?
I think we can start with external first. I think if you're dealing with someone with high restorative and high consistency, usually people with high restorative, they love to highlight the negative and the problems more and work on it. And with someone with high significance, this will create a clash because he wants actually to be always saying the good things about it. And people with high consistency, they treat everybody the same. Okay, and sometimes with that significance, you want that special maybe treatment, maybe not all the time, but maybe in certain situations. So I would definitely look for these two. And with internal, I think if I've seen people with significance and empathy in the top 5, and they get really sensitive if they get the negative feedback or something that they need to work on. They get really sensitive about this and.
Yeah, they're triggered because they haven't made an impact. Yes. Or they've not made the impact that they wanted to make. And so that is really, it can be a big trigger for them. So big negative and make them go down. So being alert and aware of those feelings is super important. So good point. Okay, well, here we go. We're going to be back with our next section and give you some action plans and ideas of how to grow and develop this amazing talent of significance. Anas, we'll see you then.
See you, Rhonda.
Thanks for joining us.